Namaskar. I am Rohin Chandra Das, Assistant Professor of Economics, Bongaigaon College, Bongaigaon, Assam. Through this video, I am teaching you what is linear programming problem and its graphical solution. In economics, we deal with lots of optimization problem like utility maximization, profit maximization, cost minimization. So for utility maximization, the consumer has to maximize utility. For the problem of profit maximization, the producer has to maximize profit. Similarly, for cost minimization problem, he has to minimize cost. So these are the objective functions. Now to maximize utility of a consumer, he has some obstacles like level of income or money available in his pocket. So to maximize utility, he has a constraint, and that constraint is known as budget constraints. Similarly, for the producers, they have resource constraint, capacity constraints. So in an optimization problem, we have two types of functions: objective functions and constraint functions. So constraints has two types: equality constraints and inequality constraints. For example, in case of equality constraints, for example, maximize utility uxy subject to budget constraint pxx plus pyy equal to z. This means that he has to maximize his utility by fully utilizing his income. But there may have some conditions that he may maximize his utility before full utilizing his level of income. Now when he fully utilizes the level of income, then that type of condition is called the equality constraints. But when he maximizes his utility, he has to maximize his utility either full utilizing the resources or before for utilizing resources. So this type of condition actually is called the inequality constraints. For example, for a producers, maximize profit z is equal to px dot x plus py dot y subject to resource constraints a1y and axx dot x plus ay dot y less than is equal to r1 is the first constants, and ayx dot x plus ayy dot y less than equal to r2, that is the second constants. So there we have this way we have got two types of constants: equality constants and inequality constants. Any linear programming problem with equality constants, any optimization problem with equality constants can be solved with the help of Lagrangian multiplier method. And optimization problem with inequality constraint is a linear programming problem. Now we have to define what is a linear programming problem, and for example, an optimization problem with inequality constraint is a problem of linear programming if the objective function and constraint functions are in linear form. For example, maximize profit z is equal to 4x plus thrice y subject to x plus y less than equal to 5, thrice xy twice y less than equal to 12, x comma y greater than is equal to 0. Here x comma y greater than equal to 0 is called the non-negativity constraints. For example, for cost minimization problem, so minimize cost c is equal to x C is equal to 6x1 plus thrice x2 subject to x1 plus twice x2 greater than is equal to 14, x1 plus x2 greater than is equal to 12, thrice x1 twice x2 greater than is equal to 18. So this minimization problem has three inequality constraints: x1 comma x2 greater than is equal to 0. Usually in maximization problem, the constraint is always less than equal to something, or for minimization problem, always the constraint is written as this greater than is equal to something. So these are the example of linear programming problem. Now let us discuss the method for solving the linear programming problem. There are two methods for solving a linear programming problem. One is graphical method, another is mathematical method or simplex method. Here we will discuss the graphical method. First time let us take an example of maximization problem. Example, maximize profit z is equal to 4x plus thrice y subject to x plus y less than is equal to 5, thrice x plus twice y less than is equal to 12, x comma y greater than is equal to 0. Considering equality constraints, we rewrite the constraint as x plus y is equal to 5. Now here, if x is equal to 0, then y is equal to will be 5. On the other hand, if y is equal to 0, then x will be equal to 5. Now connecting these two coordinates in a graph, we will get this graph as a constraint for the first constant, that is x plus y equal to 5, and in case of second constant, thrice x plus twice y equal to 12. Here if x is equal to 0, then y will be equal to 6. If the value of y is equal to 0, then x will be equal to 4. By joining these two coordinates, we will get this graph for the second constants. Now here these two constants, he has to is the obstacles for a profit maximizer for the producers for maximizing his profit. That means what? He cannot go beyond these two constants. So that is why he cannot produce to the right hand side of these two constants. That means he has to produce below these two constants. So as a result, we get area of feasible solution, that is point 00 A B C. So this area is called the area of feasible solution. Now within this area of feasible solution, it may be the point of his solution, he may produce in this point also, he may produce in this point also, or he may produce in this point also. That means any point lying this area of feasible solution, a producer can produce. Now out of all these problems, we have to find out what is the point of optimal solution. So to identify the point of optimal solutions, we have to plot the graph of objective function in area of feasible solution. Now for this purpose, let us consider again the objective function z equal to a 4x plus thrice y, or it can be written as y is equal to z by 3 minus 4 by 3 x. By plotting this objective function in the graph, we get this is a graph for objective function. See, this objective function is lying within this area. By shifting this objective function, we will get this curve. So this curve for objective function is become tangent at the point of B of the area of feasible solution. Since objective function is tangent at a point B of the area of feasible solution. So B is the point of optimal solution. Now corresponding to B, we'll get x is equal to 2 and y is equal to 3. Therefore, maximum profit, that is after putting the value of x and y in this objective function, we get the maximum profit, that is z is equal to 4x plus thrice y, or equal to 4 into 2 plus 3 into 3, so equal to 17. So maximum profit of the producer is 17, and profit maximizing level of outputs are x is equal to 2 and y is equal to 3. Now let us take an example for a minimization problem. Minimize cost c is equal to thrice x1 plus 4x2 subject to 5x1 plus 10x2 greater than is equal to 30. 15x1 plus 10x2 greater than is equal to 60. X1 plus 9x2 greater than is equal to 9. So x1 comma x2 greater than is equal to 0. Considering equality constraint, we write the constraint is 5x1 plus 10x2 equal to 30, where if x is equal to 0, then x1 will be when x1 is 0, then x2 will be the 3. When x1 is 0, then x2 will be equal to 6. In case of second constraint, if x is equal to 0, then y will be equal to 6. If y is equal to not y, x2 is equal to 0, then x1 will be to 4. In third cases, if x1 is equal to 0, then x2 becomes 1. If x2 is 0, then x1 becomes 9. Now plotting these three constants, we get these are the graphs. This is the graph, this is the first constraint, this is the graph for second constraint, and this is the graph for the third constraints. Now here, in case of minimization problem, he cannot go below these constraints, he must be above these constraints. So that is why above the point A, B, C, D is called the area of feasible solution for a minimization problem, which is indicated by shaded area in the diagram. Now here also we have to put the objective function to identify the point of optimum solution. Now the objective function is c is equal to thrice x1 plus 4x2, or x2 is equal to c by 4 minus 3 by 4 x1. Now this objective function, by plotting this objective function, we get this is the objective function, and shifting this in such a way that the objective function becomes tangent to the area of feasible solution, we get this the objective function. So this objective function is tangent at point C. So corresponding to point C, we get x1 is equal to 3, x2 is equal to 1.5. And after putting the value of x1 and x2 in objective function, we get the minimum cost is 15. So in this problem, the minimum cost of this problem is 15, and x1 equal to 3, x2 is equal to 1.5 are the cost minimizing problem, are the cost minimizing amount of x1 and x2. So these are the technique of graphical methods through which we can solve linear programming. Perhaps you have gone through it. If you have some problems, then please connect through my email address, which is given in the first slide, and this is the suggested readings list. You can go also. So this is the end of my class. Thank you.